Whoa! Hello, everyone. Welcome to Atmoseeker. Wow, we got the fog going. It's Monday night in the garage dungeon, which means we've got something planned. We're always working on something in the background. Hopefully, I'm coming in all loud and clear tonight. Hope you're doing well. We're just coming off the back of some extremely hot weather for the last few days, but you can see here I'm rocking the old maroon hoodie because it's cold now. It's a classic Melbourne weather where we had just a huge heat wave. I was painting all of these little guys that I'll show you guys soon for the old trench crusade that I'm on. And good to see you, Mike M. I see you in the chat. Tim, Wrong Eden, John, good to have you here. Yeah, so we had a huge heat wave going, and I was in here sweating, sweating bullets trying to paint these guys, and I think I pulled it off. But yeah, I'm seeing ooh, definitely got to get some terrain on these guys. Before we get stuck into it, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who's been subscribing to the channel, watching the videos, and a special thank you to my supporters on Patreon. You guys are amazing. You keep the channel going. You keep me motivated. You keep the resin in my 3D printers, the filament going, and you guys are amazing. Can't be thankful enough for all your support. With a special shout out to my Seeker patrons, Anthony Von Olen, Blake Darley, Bradley Gilmore, Chris Andrus, Constructed Chaos, Darkfire Designs, Devante, Dr. Justin L. Hamrick, John A. Johnson, Jonathan, Michael Dykes, and Mini Wargaming. You guys are fantastic. All right. Hey, it's staying cool? Yes, it's definitely cooler now because earlier in the week, super schwitzing in here. But no longer. No longer. We got the lightning, we got the know-how, and yeah, let's switch over here. We'll show you guys what it's a little dark up here. We're gonna get a little bit of light on the table just so you guys can see what we're working on. We got Braino back in the jar, which is nice. He is he's back. He's not talking yet though. We gotta rig that back up there. So I'm still trying to work out the lighting situation here. I don't want to have anything too much in the way and stuff. It's super bright. I'm gonna bring it down a bit. There we go. Look at the atmospheric stuff going on in here. We got the this atmospheric stuff. Cheers, guys. Monday night, started back at work this week. Had to remember what my job was. It was something to do with computers. But yeah, I'll show you guys what I've been working on. What kind of secrets we're dealing with here. So we're going to be making some trenches tonight. This is kind of continued on from a couple of the prototypes that we were playing around with the other week, where we were kind of starting to make this kind of stuff. And so we're going to use a bunch of the materials that I was planning to use. So we're just going to do a bigger batch kind of stuff. Maybe tonight's probably going to be more of the bigger structure of it. I'm not sure if we're going to go define a detail, but it's going to be the basic layout of what we're going for. Thanks, Mike M. Yeah, cheers. And yeah, so I can show you guys what we've been painting. We've been painting a bunch of the miniatures from the Westphalia campaign that's coming up this month. So if you want to have a look at what it's going to be, get a little kind of sneak preview, don't want to miss it when it launches, when these miniatures go live. I think there's a link in the description to the Westphalia homepage. But yeah, these are some gorgeous minis I've been painting here. I think we had a little bit of a work in progress before. We got the dead bodies, nice and juicy there. This is the big guy here. You know what? I'll have to do a little bit of homework and remember what these guys are called. I'm gonna have to learn the rules for Trench Crusade. But I figure we're gonna be taking some nice shots one week or another. These are for the Red Brigade. So we got some nice red cape. I've gone for a little bit of a muted color scheme, but there's some gorgeous designs on these ones. And yeah, friend of the show, Westphalia Miniatures, have been fantastic to work with. Great group of guys, and just super talented with a bunch of the miniatures and stuff they've been sculpting and stuff. So this will be cool. This will be coming out in January sometime. So yeah, go to their page if you don't want to miss out when that launches. I think you could subscribe to the Kickstarter for these Red Brigade miniatures. I quite like the little doggos too. So we got I don't have any dog miniatures, so these are all super nice looking. Even a little grenade dachshund. This guy was originally a lot smaller. I scaled him up a bit, but I let the guys know, and they're super receptive to all that kind of feedback, which is nice. Can we get a little closer on this guy? Super small. He's got his little grenade. Play fetch with this guy. It's a bad fetch. Bad fetch. Imperial Armiage. Yeah, I guess so. What else we got? I like these guys. These little cloaked guys. So yeah, we're going for a little bit more of a muted red, kind of like grim dark, I guess, like color scheme. Yeah, we might have a little look more at these minis more throughout the stream. But yeah, we're going to be working on a little bit of terrain. Oh, you know what? I think maybe this guy's my favorite. He's very casual though. He's gone killing casual. You know. Yeah. Yeah. So these I've been painting these for the last week and a bit. I think very off and on, and mostly during that hot weather. So yeah, everything was drying super quickly. I was like, oh, I'll throw a wash on this guy, and oh look, it's already dry, 100%. Oh yes, the grenade Dachshund. Yes, I love it. I love the little guys. All right, so we're gonna definitely have to plan what we're doing here, because I originally made like this prototype guy. Without any measurements and stuff. It was mostly... I can't remember. We made this together. We made this together the other week. I can't remember if we used any particular measurement. 6-inch-ish. I think that's good. But I want to pull out the book, I think, and have a look. Let's see if I took notes somewhere of what we were going to do. You guys can see all my ideas here. Any spoilers here? Okay, here we go. Yes, I did start to make some measurements here. Let's see. It looks like I was going to be 12-inch by 6-inch. That's quite long, actually. I wonder if I've got material that could do it. The proportions don't quite match up in the drawing there. See, that should be half of that, so they're a bit thinner, longer. Yeah, I think that's a good start. Like, I reckon, what do you reckon? Four of these? That's a good start. You could get a fair few types of configurations with that. So we'll have to start with the squares. I've got bigger pieces of EVA foam over there that I'm going to use. Wrong Eden, welcome. I do believe in either World War I or II, dogs were trained to remove bombs and under tanks. Unfortunately, they occasionally brought the bombs back. So it was like a game of fetch. Oh, it's hard to even paint here, Tim. 0. Let's see, wow, that's super cold, mate. Wow. Actually, I'm a little jealous because I like the cold more than the heat. All right, I'm gonna get some materials here. So I got a whole bunch of like scrap foam. I was probably using a bunch more of the scrap last time. Yeah, I'm gonna save a bunch of this scrap for like details and stuff. So I want to get these measurements right. Let's start with a fresh piece here. Now, if you're wondering what these are like, I just get these from our local hammer barn, your Bunnings. These are just basically like gym mat kind of thing, camping mat. These are about 1 centimeter thick. They got a smooth side on one side, and then a textured side on the other side. Don't get me wrong. I wish it was both the smooth side on both sides, but I think you can buy foam that way, but it is a bit more expensive. Northern Michigan. Oh, you guys have got your winner. where my smoke's at. Alright. Yeah, because I'm working with terrain here. Usually I have the camera closer just because we're dealing with small things for the most part. But since we were dealing with big things, I'll just bring that guy back a bit. Got all this stuff in my face here. There we go. Alright. So I think the best place to start here. You can see I've also been able to kind of use a wire brush, get a bit of texture on there, which has been good. I'm probably going to use a heat gun to kind of make that surface a bit more kind of paintable. So it kind of creates this like film protection over it when you heat this foam up. And it might kind of like accentuate some of that texture we brought in there. But I think we'll just make some squares. It can't be too bad, eh? So how many can we make here? The whole thing is, so we've got to cut off these bits, really, these corners, and get some right angles going. That'll be good. Usually with this kind of foam, I like to have a fresh blade in here, because that means it's going to cut a little better. Alright. Easy now. This guy's kind of in the way. You can't quite see what's going on. There we go. You get a little window there. We can go higher. Back. I probably could turn on the house lights here at this stage. Now, I think probably a lot of my crafting counterparts on YouTube would be using XPS foam at this stage, but not me. I don't really have easy access to that kind of material, so I gotta make do with what I got. And honestly, I've got so much of this stuff. It's like I gotta make something with it, and this seems like a good choice because I want to keep them hollow as well. And this foam is a little bit more waterproof, especially if I use some like fog effects and stuff. It's a bit more hardy that way. Just looking for a right angle. Found another ruler. There we go. You got a cold spike in Sweden. Ooh, stay warm, my friend. Stay warm. Everyone's getting the coldness. I'll send some heat your way. The only problem with this stuff, it's because it's kind of elastic, kind of bendy. So if you start pushing into it, it'll give a little bit. I'm just trying to get it. Wow, that was not not a right angle before. Close, but no cigar. Let's see if we can trim that off. I'm already noticing this blade starting to dull. You don't get too many cuts with this stuff. I don't mind if this one's a little bit rougher looking, because we're going for grimdark, aren't we? Going for rustic. That should be a right angle now. Alright. I'm not sure if I have to cut down the rest of that, but we'll see. Long Johns. Alright. John A. Johnson wearing long johns. The Johns. Okay. I'm just trying to work out how many I can get. This is one square. All right, how many got? Can I get 4? 4 would be great. 1, 2. Can't get 3. Oh, it's so close. Yeah, the best I can do is 2. You know what? That might be a good test anyway. See if they're a good size. I feel like that is a good size. Okay, 6. I'm just going to slice it across. 6. Now, I should be able. I'll probably use this guy actually. Oh, that's much better. There we go. 6 and 6. I can already feel how dull this blade is. I really want to sharpen it. I don't have any more replacements. You're meant to be able to snap these off, but I've never had much luck doing it. I always feel like it's going to shatter and just splinter right into my eyes. Try it. What do you reckon? Pliers? Okay. I'll do it over here, so if anything egregious happens, I won't get demonetized. Hold it like that. Just like I'll do it under the desk, so let's see it. Do it like that. There must be a way to properly do this. I never had too much luck with it though. He always breaks it like a weird angle. Case in point. It just broke straight. Well, I guess as long as it's sharp, that's the point, eh? Yeah, I mean it's not a. Oh, yes, what the hell is the point of those lines? Let's see if it cuts any better. It's a weird shape. I mean, it is cutting nicer now. Like butter. There we go. Have it. How long is this? This is 17. Like if we halved it, but I really wanted them like a foot long. That's fine. It's fine. Let's get these noodles. We'll get it. We'll get another one. Get another one going. 6A. You know what? I'll probably need sides for this thing. From the looks of it, it looks like they were a bit shorter. So we'll see if I can make a bunch. Use as much of this foam as I can. Okay. You guys are looking at the floor. Six. Mark. Alright. Oh, I'm getting some tips on the blade here. So you should retract the blade so that the snap point is only just out of it. I think that's what I did. It still just did so much. Like, is there a proper brand people use for these guys? Because I just get, like, the cheapest one. Maybe that's why. 6 inches. Oh, there. Oh, straight lines there. There we go. Yeah. Wonderful. Hawaii. Oh man, I went on a trip to Hawaii, not to Hawaii, to America years ago for a honeymoon. Where we got married in Las Vegas. We did our whole trip over there. So we saw stuff like Grand Canyon, New York, that kind of stuff. But one thing I really regret is that we didn't stop by Hawaii on the way home, because it would have been on the way home, but we were, starting out, so we're a little poorer. And I was like, no, that costs money. We're gonna go home and stuff. But now, like looking back at it, it's like, I wish we'd stopped by in Hawaii, because that would have been great. I would have gone to see where they did all like the Jurassic Park filming stuff. That would have been fun to see. Olfa is the brand I use. They work really well and break fine in my experience. Just with like a Swedish accent for the Olfa there. It's extremely offensive and racist. Sorry. Swedish. I just watched Trading Places with I don't know, show my age here, but that's got Jamie Lee Curtis, Dan Aykroyd, Eddie Murphy, and Jamie Lee Curtis dresses up as in lederhosen and stuff. And she said, I'm from Sweden. I'm Helga from Sweden. Oh, okay. How was it? How long was I going? 12 inches. Okay, I'm gonna have to mark that out. I feel like that's gonna be good. It's gonna be modular enough to kind of give me some different structures. Oh, John, you're painting something. What are you painting? Some figs for Alien, Colonial Marines, Abominations, and Random Crew. Oh man, yeah. See, I was still mid painting a lot of that stuff. I have to come back to that project. Recently I took inventory of all the projects I have started, mentioned, promised. Honestly, it's an interesting like start of the year tradition, and I feel like the list doubled since last year. So I've definitely got to start. I feel like this year's New Year's resolution is going to be finishing some of those projects. It has definitely been like last year, especially the second half of last year. It was extremely difficult to kind of get in here and film and stuff. I don't know what it is. It's all that like work and kids and stuff. It's just, I don't know how people get to the full-time YouTube life. But I was definitely struggling to balance things in the end here. I like doing the live stuff. The live stuff, so that is actually something like I really wanted to bring back. I want to bring back a bunch of the live play stuff. We didn't do any last year, and I really loved doing that kind of stuff because it kind of it made you use a lot of those techniques for atmosphere and stuff. It was a good kind of collaboration with other creators as well, or it gives you a good deadline of stuff that you have to kind of work towards. And something I'd love to kind of bring back into it is because I'm trying to learn the ins and outs of Shadow Dark as well, because I want to run that more. So it'd be great to do some live play stuff here on the channel again, even if it was just like a little bit simpler done and stuff. I'd love to do like a monster of the week kind of thing. But yeah, I think You just got to kind of work out how I want to approach that and stuff. I did want to kind of wrap more of the community around it. Like last year, I had mentioned about potentially having like a community designed dungeon that we could run, and it was going to be like a monthly competition where folks would kind of throw their designs, their layouts and stuff, and those could be kind of mixed into this dungeon that we would all play together. Yo, sorry, I was just gonna brighten that up a bit. It was a bit dark. All right. Yes, that Bargo's game was amazing. It was in its right, just cinema. Very inspiring. The miniatures, the terrain, everything. Jonathan did a magnificent job. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun dying. which was amazing. Mike saying, Shadow Dark is a good game. My friends really like it. When I ran it, not too much to learn, really. Yeah, I know. It's just, I think there's just like a few things I gotta like nail, like get down, like just the, if I just learn those kind of points about like the darkness and everything, look, honestly, it's probably a lot of just like apprehension of just like nerves. It's like, I haven't run something in a while. I'm in here kind of doing a lot of prep work and stuff, but I just gotta like sit down and do it. I got a bunch of those zines, the zines, like the first initial zines from Shadow Dark ones, and they look really good. I just kind of like want to read through those and pick them apart. That's right, John, you bastard! You killed me. You killed me. Was it twice? I thought the second time was my fault with the ship. It was going to explode. The first time was definitely your fault. Left him, but with good reason though. He was the android. He was the evil guy. Is the android always the evil guy? That's what I want to know. That's something I wanted to run more as well, because I had plans to run something, and it just never kind of came together in the end. I've got a whole bunch of the LV427 terrain. I've got a bunch of the miniatures. Still got to paint the rest of those and stuff. But yeah, I wanted to run that kind of stuff. I think those are the kind of like live things I would love to run. Like stuff that is like super like atmospheric, that we can use a bunch of sounds and lighting, and I love to just throw like terrain in there and everything. So that's why we've got a bunch of that stuff printed. So yeah, like can I set a deadline for myself? Can we say like, can we go like, can we aim for something in Halloween time? That would be great. I know it's Fogtober in October. There's something I'm going to mention now. Like, there is a competition that we run every October. It usually ends at the end of October. And it's called Fogtober. And basically, it's to kind of show off your foggy, atmospheric tabletop builds. If you want to get in it, get some prizes and stuff. Might have to start thinking about putting stuff together now. But yeah, I would love to have some more like atmospheric live play stuff. Honestly, I'm still kind of setting some things up in this space with like the filming setup. I think once I get a lid on this, then I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna get ready to do some like live play stuff, even if it is just like a solo kind of one that we kind of do together with the audience. We did one a couple of years back where it was like an interactive adventure thing from the chat. Actually, I think that worked pretty well. Okay, what do we got? What do we got here? Let's try to have a look. Oh, yes. You might use those cutoffs as sidewalls. I think you're right. We'll put those there. I will use all the cutoffs. What do we think? Are they too wide? I mean, I did want to have like a little bit of like surface ground and stuff. Maybe I could have narrower ones too. Maybe that's what I do. I do 2 big ones and 2 narrower ones. So, because I'm thinking of the shots. I'm thinking we're gonna have stuff where we're gonna have guys in the trenches. Because we're going to be filming a whole bunch of stuff. We'll film it all together, live, I reckon. If we had, yeah, let's bring a camera down. Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. Let's work this out. All right, so we've got that guy. Because we're gonna have like some detail and stuff. And some. We got this prototype here. Yeah, I feel like these are wide enough. You can get like some foreground, like no man's land kind of stuff. Yeah, and I'm wondering. Yeah, I'm thinking making 2 thinner ones, like halfway, like what do you call it? 3 inches. 3 inches. Use a minute to get the scale right. Yeah. Ooh, that is a good point though. Like how deep are these trenches? Because I'm thinking I want to have some like floor to it too. I think that's like if I'm gonna have like a floor to it. Is that good? I think that's comfortable. How tall is that? So it gives you like 2 inches there from the floor. So that means I'll have to make long strips like this. I'm thinking just like having them kind of taper down so I could place them wherever. Almost look like they're coming out of the earth. Because I'll have a battle mat as well. Yeah, okay. I am going to make a couple of thin ones, I reckon. So then you're going to have, you can make some more interesting layouts. I want to make just enough. I don't want to make too much. Yeah. I'm just thinking. Yeah. All right. Screw it. All right. We'll make thin ones. Now let's take a look at this guy. This guy was pretty cool. He's like one of their commanders guys. I've only broken the minis a couple of times, but they've glued together, thankfully, pretty well. Good. It's a standoff. All right. I think that'll do it. I think we'll cut some thinner ones. All right. So we got 6 by 12 inches. I always go inches for terrain stuff. I don't know why. Must be like a leftover from D&D thing. So it's yeah. We are full metric here in Australia. Real trenches should be armpit height to shoot over the top. Ew. Okay. I'm gonna have a look. Because Black Magic Craft made some of these trenches. I'm not going for realism. I'm going for what looks good on camera. Let me just have a look. Just a quick look. Quick look. What did Jeremy do? What do we do? Trench. Let's have a look at other people's trenches. You know? Let's have a look together. Got a camera and camera action. You guys can see my recommends here. Alright. Well, we got trench, crusade, trenches, trench, terrain. Maybe we'll see what other folks have done as well. I see his looks quite thick. And that's, yeah, that kind of looks similar. Like 2 inch tall. Yeah, it's me. I feel like that looks good. That height. I see even that looks deep enough. I guess if I wanted to make it shallower, I just can add, you know what, that's probably a good thing. Like you could just use some of these guys. Oh, let's reset that. There we go. Probably use some of these like riser kind of things in the bottom of the trenches if I wanted to get situations where we wanted to kind of bring it up a bit, maybe. I think so. Does look better for gameplay. Yeah, I think if we want to go for like the realism in some shots, I'm gonna make them at this height, and then if we're going to have situations like that, if we need them to kind of like shoot over, I could make these kind of like risers and stuff. So potentially they could sit over the top like that. So that might be the best way of keeping things modular. Okay. I'm gonna go with that. So a little bit of both. A little bit of both. A little bit of column A, a little column B. Hey. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. So we're gonna make the thin ones now. 3. My hot glue gun burning a hole in the floor down there. That's where the smoke's from. It's 3 inches thick. Haven't heard any noises yet. Usually we hear noises in the garage at this time of night. Things that go bump in the night. Creatures of the night. Australia's known for it. All the nocturnal creatures. Spiders. Insects. Birds of prey. Creatures scuttling. It's usually just the possums having sex on the garage roof. Sex or fighting? Maybe a bit of both. Things that go bump in the mortal wombat. You got it. we're gonna come away from tonight and it's gonna. I don't have a finished trench. All I have is squares. Squares. No. Well, I am hoping tonight we're gonna have a bit of the because I want to get these done soon. So I like my goal is to have these trenches made this week, so that next stream we'll be filming some stuff. We're filming some of like the fun atmospheric stuff. I reckon, yeah. So we'll make a little road map here, because I want to be able to kind of be able to push them around, so you can have like kind of camera angles looking through the trenches. Maybe like so I can make long trenches as well. We have that nice like tracking shot going over it. A little bit about the only thing that I'm not sure about is I've got all these guys, the Red Brigade guys, but they're not fighting anything. They're not shooting any of the heretics or. So I wonder, like, if I can get away with them blasting away at nothing. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. We'll get it in post. All right. So I just need one more of these rectangulars. Whoa. A little bit of a power fluctuation here. Something's not right. Getting my wits about me here. Okay. The blade has got to cut. Nothing. Line it all up. There we go. If you're wondering what we're listening to, now these are playlists that I've put together on Spotify for D&D. So we're listening to the Darkness playlist right now, which is for like ominous, dark spaces. And it's all using music from tabletop RPG music. Ian Fisher, he is a fantastic composer. He's been at it for a while now. But good looping atmospheric tracks. Wow, that did a rubbish job of cutting there. Something's wrong. That did an awful job. This blade is not working. Okay, so you need to have it to there. And then you do the snap. always keeps snapping that way. I don't know. We're running out of blade here. What time is it? Running out of time. I'd like to at least glue these boxes together. Oh, that is not cutting right. Alright, note to self. Seb, put this on your shopping list, get some more blades. Alright, maybe I can still avoid that chunky section there. That will do it. Yeah. Alright, that's what we'll do. Ooh. Careful. Something's wrong. It is not cutting well. Maybe it's not long enough or something. I'm gonna take it out. Maybe I got another blade somewhere. I'm gonna try it. Ooh. There is something back here. Feel it. Might just be sharp enough. Let's try it. Oh, that's more like it. Look at that. Clean cut. That's what I'm after. Damn. I've been butchering it with this rough blade. Alright, well, maybe I can get this. I don't think that's right angles at all. That's just not even close. How the hell did I cut that? It's cut clean, but it's cursed in other ways. Alright, I'm gonna give it enough of a wide berth here. There we go. That's better. Super crooked before. Oh, might be the whiskey. Gotta keep my wits about me. One shot at this, but I also have some more foam. Be okay. know what? I might do it this way. Keep that wide angle. How was the other one so easy to cut, but this one's cursed? Whew. Got it. You know what? I'm gonna just show you guys like the difference between like a rough blade. So that is just like the old blade where it's kind of just like it's basically tearing it. And this one, clean, sharp blade. Yeah, that side got pretty butchered. But what do we got? We got everything we need, right? I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we got the tops anyway. Yeah, and they all pretty much line up there. Okay. So, it looks like I am going to try and copy the sides from this prototype that we had. Just trying to turn that off. There we go. It was just following me weird. It's like it's haunted or something. Yeah. I hadn't even noticed that the light went cold. Ooh. Yeah, alright, so I'm going to match the sides here, and I think I want to have it double-sided, so like, see I've got a slight angle there. I don't know what that angle is, but I want it on both sides. It's like slight enough just so light can come down there pretty well. But not too much of an angle, so if I had stuff butted up against each other, it's not too much of a gap there. Or we have a flat side. Ooh, that is a interesting thought. Like if we have, do we have a flat side on one side so they could butt up side by side? And we're going to do wood paneling on both sides? That actually might be interesting. Like you have one that's kind of more of a, almost like an overhang kind of style. I actually don't mind that. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I think that could be good. It's because like being able to butt them up against each other might be cool. Although, yeah, but if I'm gonna have like long corridor style stuff, probably gonna have the matching sides on both sides. All right, I'm gonna do that. Give me some nice variation, I think. Be good. Alright, so I basically just need more of this side corner thing. And these are all my tops. So then I'll need the sides, whatever height that is. Alright. What adhesive did I use? Just hot glue, my brother. Just hot glue. Just because I'm not patient enough for. Although I've seen a lot of like cosplayers use this foam and use something like contact adhesive. I'm actually tempted to just tear that out of there. That's pretty glued in there. All right, how tall are we dealing with here? We've got looks to be exactly 2 inches. All right, so we'll make some 2-inch strips, and then we can cut them up as we need be. We want to just do a nice clean cut across the bottom there. Or I could just do it across the top, so I'm not wasting too much foam. Sounds good. Use the sharp. It's a sharp blade. This one. That did it. Huh. Just cut. I'm just gonna cut these off. So I'm never gonna use this. It'd be nice to have some good right angles here. Let's do this. There you go. I wonder how many cuts you can get for these before they lose their luster. Still going okay. But yeah, definitely put that on the shopping list. Alright, that's cool. I've got a nice little right angle there. Lovely jubbly. 2 inches tall, I think. Not that deep. Okay, 1, 2. Tacky glue. Now, is that the same rules for EVA foam than XPS foam? Because hot glue almost gives me like an instant bond. Whoop. But also tacky glue might be cleaner to use. Gives you more working time. Ooh, it's just I can feel the blade. I can feel it dulling. Just going gently. So, there we go. That's not too bad. It's not too rough. As long as I do enough passes. There we go. Not too bad. I can start to feel it getting dull. Is that the right depth? No, we had to have it 6 inches, didn't we? 6 inches, and then we'll taper it in from that. No. 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 Ooh. Because are we going for like the footprint of this? Let's see. Because they're going to go on the sides, right? We could start from that. But, yeah, because you want it to kind of taper out. I kind of have to, like, do the angle on one of it. And then I could flip that, and then so it matches the other side. Okay. We will do that. I'll make it a big enough slice here, so it's not too fiddly. Just try and match this angle. It's a very steep angle. Like that. Okay. So then, don't make me do math. We'll do the 3-inch ones. We'll see how that goes. Alright, so we're going right to the corner. There. So we'll start it from there. Alright. Start the angle from there. Alright, so we'll get this guy, flip it over. So really, that should give me, it's not the biggest chunk. I should cut off a bigger chunk. But that's basically it. So they should match ish. I guess they only have to be close, right? We'll just press it in there. That looks right. Ish. Just don't throw out this chunk. Contact cement. Yeah. Alright. That's good to know. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, I quite like how stuff kind of goes rapidly together with the hot glue. But actually lately I've had kind of bad luck with hot glue guns. They've been dying on me. Oh, I think I've done this wrong. I think I got the angle right. But like looking at this now, it's shorter by a centimeter. So yeah, I'm really... because I have that panel going over the top of it. So like that lines up there. Oh! Gotta work out the math. So it's gotta be centimeter, because it's centimeter thick foam. So it's gotta be a centimeter shorter so that I can have that side, that wood siding on the side. Gotcha. Okay. I could do that. Centimeter shorter. I could even fix this piece. Let's see. Of course I have to use the biggest ruler I've got. This. There we go. 1 centimeter. Boop. And then from there, I'll use this PC. I'm just going to mark it. Or I could just go a centimeter in on both. It'll be the same thing, right? I guess so. I'm hoping that I can just use this as a template to cut the rest of the pieces. Screw having to measure everything again. I save that piece. It's a good piece. Alright, so that's a centimetre shorter, which means yes, that goes there. And then perfection. Alright, just gonna fumble it. Oh, gotta go 2 centimetres because we're gonna plug it up on the other side too. Yeah. Oh, I have gone double angle. I was gonna go flat on one side, wasn't I? Idiot. I was gonna do that, wasn't I? You fool! You foolish fool! See, that works alright like that, but... Oh, I don't know now if I want to have... No, I think we do want to have it flat on one side so I can butt it up against things. Yes, we will do that. So what's the math on this? Whoa. Okay, so we've done that so we can get a little bit of overlap there. So I've got to go 1 centimetre in from the top and then right angle down. Yes, I will use a shorter ruler this time. Okay. Oh, even the numbers are clearer on this one. Okay, so we got 1. Okay, there we go. Oh, well. This is good. Like, we work this piece out, and then we can copy them everywhere. I just need to get a right angle on this. Has to be pretty close. I don't know. I guess I'll put that there. Yeah, it looks right-ish. That's my motto. Looks right-ish. Correct-ish. Okay, so that doesn't look rightish. Alright, so we've got this thing that sits there now, and we've got a right angle one that's gonna, yeah, it's gonna sit there, and then we've got a slanty one. So we've got a little bit of a choice, which is good. Alright. That's one. Let's check the right angle on this thing. It says it's a right angle. Just didn't look like it. Oh, that's a little bit generous there. Okay. So we need 3 more of these chunks. Oh, just slice it like that. I'm gonna slice you. There we go. Give it a little slice. We got a freebie here. Oh, don't lose this chunk. That's the chunk. That's the angled chunk. But I think we can use one as a template. 2. Oh, I'm going to need mirror images, I'm actually. Alright. Because we're going to want the flat side on both, not the textured side on both. Yeah. Okay. Alright. 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 we got it. This one. That side. That side. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Alright, so we just need like a flip of that. And we need two more. So we need two that are mirrored. And then that'll do it for the 3-inch wide ones. So then I just need to make wider versions of these for the thicker ones. There we go. Oh, and then we've got a reverse angle. I should work out the width of that, so save that angle. What's that? Alright, so we put it like this. Goes there. So is it basically... Is that a centimeter? Oh my god. Okay, hang on. We've got to write... So we go 6 inches... minus 2 centimeters on. Now we're mixing metrics here. Let's just measure this. Okay, so if it's 15-ish centimeters, so 13 centimeters wide at the top. Yes. So 13 centimeters and then right angle down, and that should be okay. Man, I wish I had made a template for this or something. 1, 2, 13. Okay, 13. And then right angle down. Okay, so this should be what I'm after. Yosh! Perfection! So I could be putting a big thing over there. Come on, mate. I just want to see. I want to see. So we've got that guy there. Yep. That size looks good. Alright, so I just need... Have we got all of these? These are mirrored, so these go in these ones. So we've got 1, 2... Oh god, it's a whole mess here. 1, 2... I just need another one of these. Ah, wonderful. Already has the cut. Wonderful. Okay, so we've got two. That would be good to... I really wanted to get some of these together. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. It's gonna need some cleanup, but I can probably clean it up with like a rotary tool or something on the edge there. It looks a little rough there. Okay, so then for the front and sides, I just need 2 centimeter, 2 inch tall, 2 inch tall stuff. All right, so let's put the pieces that are all good aside so they don't get lost. That's my angler. So that, and that. So we've got the sides for these ones. Beautiful. And we had one big one somewhere. Where have I put it? Is it this? Not that. Not that. I dropped it. This one? Nope. Nope. Where the hell have I put it? I had it. Ate it. It's not that one. Ghost. Ghost has taken it. You guys remember, right? You remember I was cutting it and I used that as... God damn it. I know where it's gone. This is what's left of it because I used the rest of it to make the other thing. Wonderful. Good, big brain moment. Alright, that's alright. I will make another one. I'm gonna make some room first. Actually, I needed that. Did I need that? Alright, these 1, 2. So I just need like a whole bunch of 2-inch strips because I'm gonna use that to fill in these sides. Can I get? Yes, I can get 2-inch strip out of this guy. Clean cut. Clean. Like butter. Alright. We got a 2-inch strip. Magnificent. Did we want to just finish off the small ones? Because we know what the math is to get the big ones. It would be nice to have something by the end of this stream. I had that hot glue gun warming up. He's ready to go. Maybe if I can at least do the front of it, that would be pretty nice. Yeah, let's do that. I think that's a nice way to do it. Because I know the math. I've got the thing. I've got the angle thing that I've lost now, but it's around. It's somewhere. And I'll find it. Or I'll just use one of those. Alright, so we had one that was going to be the right angle. So, yeah, I just have to cut it 12 inches long. So even if I could just do the 3/4 bit, because I want to be able to put stuff underneath it, like lights and fog stuff if I needed to wire anything. I have pipes running to things. It's actually a good point. I did wanna be able to maybe I'll need like little manholes or something, or doorways that I can have fog come out of. Or I'll probably just have a pipe that just blast it in. Oh, that'll look really good. Because of the crevice kind of function of the trenches, it'll keep that fog in there really nice and low. Oh, bugger. Ooh. I stuffed it. It's okay. Not too bad. It'll do. Oh, it's not right angles. I think it is. It's too wide. All right, that might save it. Wonderful. Okay, so we've got the length of it. Beautiful. And we've got... I just want to do the angled bit. So we were thinking of having a little bit of an overhang to it, but I reckon to do that I could have a bit of a strip of wood, kind of like what we did last time. I can have that along there. It would cover all of this and would give us some nice overhang. Which would be good. But I'm wanting to do this bit. It probably makes sense doing the right angle first. Ugh. Yeah, you're right. Gonna glue it there, just on the edge. All right. Oh, my baby, you've been neglected all stream. Oh my God, so much hot glue coming out. Got like a puddle down there. Whoa. I've had bad luck with glue guns. They always just start leaking like a sieve. Alright, let's see how she handles. Now this hot glue gun is pretty high temperature, really. It hurts. You touch this one, so it should give me decent amount of working time, I reckon. Nice. I am very scared to touch that. Yeah, usually I just run a finger over it. of all the excess. God damn, that shit is hot. There we go. We're going to put wood planks over that anyway, so it's just the main structure we're going for here. But it is nice to start to finally see something come together. Yeah, sometimes I'll go for like a great brand one, like I'll like spend the extra cash, or like I'm gonna get a good brand glue gun, and it's gonna be the best. It's gonna last me forever, but it breaks. Or I get like a dollar store cheap piece of crap one and lasts years. Ooh, that's hot. That's very hot. That's burny. Oh, it's very burny. Ah, that's like lava. That's like lava. Don't touch that. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, mama. Okay. Very good. I almost got one. So this whole stream has been cutting squares and gluing them. That's cinema, guys. That's ooh. That's what everyone came here to do. Alright, that one glued a lot nicer. I can feel how hot this thing is. Mine is cheap dollar store one, like you said, lots of views. Yeah. Yep. I just gotta stop trying with some of that stuff. Because I've definitely been burnt by cheap tools before, like power tools. Like I think I bought a sander like years ago, and it would just I'll get a cheap one because I just got like this one thing where I gotta like sand all these doors, and it like broke or did like a rubbish job. Oh, damn it! I'm gonna get something a bit more dollar, more spendy, and it did a much better job. But yeah, I guess with some things, you never know, right? I guess with glue guns, it's a whole different science. I don't know if you guys have Harbor Freight equivalent, but they have a wireless glue gun that runs off a drill battery. I've seen Ryobi have one like that. Yeah, it's like a rechargeable like power tool type battery kind of thing. That one looks intense, and see that's the thing. That's what's got me nervous. It's it's pricey. You got to buy the battery thing. You got to buy this thing. Look, if you told me this thing is going to be like the best glue gun you will ever have, Seb, you'll be like, how did I live without this glue gun? This is amazing. And if you told me that, I'd be like, well, then that's worth the price. But if I don't know that, and the dollar store one lasts for years, like what John was saying, it's a gamble, right? I need another 2-inch strip. I need a longer one. Oh man, the sound thingy came off. There we go. That can't be good. I've lost. Lost. Oh no, it's back. A Zito brand. Okay. Ah, yeah, they are the cheaper Bunnings brand, aren't they? Oh. Okay, maybe I'll check that out. It'll make me go to Bunnings, get a snag. Well, I gotta be careful what's here and what's not. I don't want to throw out the good stuff. Okay, I gotta get this guy out of here. He's gonna like burn my arm off. All right, there we go. I need just a 2-inch strip. That's one. That's two. This is the crap part of any project, where you're just doing like the rough blocking out of things. At least with like 3D printing, you click print and it comes out like, oh, look at this thing. All I gotta do is paint it. I know sometimes there's a lot more involved there, but you know, this stuff, you know, like crafting it from scratch, you don't start to see it come together until you're a little bit further in. Alright, so tomorrow, if I can go to Bunnings, I'm going to check out, I'm going to get more blades, Alpha knife, if they have it. I don't think I do. I don't think they have that brand here. And a Zito, hot glue guns. Just a whole big Bunnings shopping list. I got a wide one from Bunnings, but it uses the bigger glue sticks, so I'm finicky at times. Oh, yeah, this one I'm using uses the big glue sticks. I do a lot of like bigger projects like this, so it helps to have a bit more of that glue coming out. I find the small ones, like the small the smaller glue sticks, I feel like they have less flow to them. Like you can almost like ease out like as much glue as you need with those with the bigger ones. I don't know. That's just kind of how I found it. All right, and then that guy glues right there. Bada bing, bada boom. You got yourself a stew. Alright. I'm gonna glue it that way. Oh, gotcha. Alpha is Japanese. Oh man, it sounds Swedish. Ulfa Nef. Alpha's Japanese brand, I think. You can get them online. Elite. Maybe I'll check it out. Because, yeah, I haven't had much luck with, like, the cheaper... Like, I'm not even using the blade holder right now. I'm just using the blade. So yeah, maybe it is time to upgrade that. So, there we go. Beautiful. All right, so that should fit there. That's a little over, but that's fine. Rather go a little over than under. Wonderful. So that's one of the small ones. Got a little bit at an angle. All right. So I just need glue or something. Oh, the old burning. Oh. Stand inside. Yeah, see? Already starting to get its hot lava going. At least, yeah, it gives me a good amount of working time here, but don't touch it. Okay. This better be the right one. Or I can't remember which way I was going for. It's too late now. Gotta go. Oh, I think I had the other way around. That's alright. Push it in, push it in, push it in. Now, I don't mind if there's a little bit of imperfection to this one. Just because, I mean, it's trenches made in the middle of warfare, so it's okay if things are a little bit hodgepodge. I think that's what I like about making this kind of terrain, is it's pretty forgiving. It's harder with like the sci-fi stuff when you've got to have like tunnels and like pipes and stuff that got to like match up. But yeah, stuff that it has to be a little bit more kind of organic, I guess, semi-organic. I don't know. All right, what do we got? All right, so this is the fruits of our labor here. Okay, so we've got. It's kind of, yeah, it's similar. There's a little bit of a curve there, a little bit of a bend. Maybe we can straighten that out with a heat gun or something. That's the thing I like about this foam, that you can bend this thing. That's pretty good. That was the other thing I was looking at when I was doing this little test the other week. Was yeah, see, because we did this like wood pattern here with these boards. It's like, oh, you could do like curved patterns with this wood stuff. Because of, you know, the flexible nature of this foam. So that's that angle. How close did we get it? Pretty close there. Oh, that's good. So you can butt them against each other like that, which is pretty nice. And they've got back to back, so we can have just like a almost no man's land kind of thing there, which is good. Alright, it probably was a good idea to kind of build one of these to kind of semi-completion here. So today we made a box, basically. Oh, I could strengthen that a bit, I reckon. Yeah, so then I just got to do a whole bunch of this like planking stuff, detail, and then we'll have something. Yep. All right. Well, it looks like I've got a whole bunch more trenches to make this week. But thanks very much for joining tonight as we get this trench journey started. We got a bunch of the miniatures from Westphalia Miniatures. They're all painted up. So hopefully by next Monday's stream, we'll have some trenches to take some shots. Would be good. It would be nice to get some like atmospherics, some lighting and stuff going. So that's what I'm keen on. All right. Thanks so much for everyone who's joined in tonight for the live stream, and I'll catch you next time. Everyone take it easy, stay cool or warm, and I'll see you next week. See ya.